Hello, how are you?
Hi there. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Good, 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 good.
Make sure. Okay, how you pronounce your name correctly? I don't want to mess it up.
Jalen Josie. It's like the boy name, Jalen.
Jalen Josie.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, that's easy. Okay, okay. So let's just dive into it. You know, I guess what our readers would like to know, who is Jalen Josie? Can you tell us who is Jalen Josie? The
I
R&B
sure,
singer and songwriter.
most definitely. Jalen Josie is a singer-songwriter, actress. Uh, I am recently 24. I turned 24 on Halloween, and I'm an upcoming star, I believe, in my own eyes. You get yourself up sometimes. I'm from Atlanta, born and raised, and yeah, I've just been in the underground circle of like music. I recently signed to Def Jam under Hillman Grad Records with Lena Waithe. um, and yeah, I also signed to Sony. I recently got me my first number one for Writing Pressure with Ari Lennox. And
Oh, dope. The girlies love that one. They love that one.
yes, yeah, but I guess that's me. I haven't really had much time in the game, but I'm making my little footsteps.
So, how did you go about meeting or even getting connected with Lena Waithe?
Actually, my EP had been like going around for a while, and her her um her partner Cynthia Erivo is actually my mentor, and I had been on Broadway before. I was on Broadway when I was like 18, 19,
Mhm.
and was my mentor around that time, and she still is my mentor. And I hit her up when I was younger and was like, "Do you think you could like?" Because she had recently around that time started putting out her own music, and I was like, "Do you think you could like help me? Like I'm trying to get my music out there too." And
Uh-huh.
she was like, "I'll make sure that I keep in mind like." When I really got that, like when I'm really available to like help you, I'll make sure I get that done.
Mhm.
Then I got an EP on my own, and some time had passed after that had happened, and I put out an EP on my own. I had signed to Sony as a writer, and then like my EP was like generating like a lot of a little buzz or whatever, and a lot of A&Rs were hitting me up, and the head A&R at Hillman Grad was like, "Do you?" Well, at that time he was at Columbia,
Mhm.
and he was I think he really liked my music. And then he took that from then, once being at Columbia, leaving them, going to Hillman at
Mhm.
Def, brought me along with it. And it was just great because they could co-sign it with Cynthia, who also like put my name in the mix as well. So yeah, so basically word of mouth.
Okay. And how was it working with Ari Lennox?
I love
I love her personality via social media. She seems very funny. So how was it collabing with her on this song?
I love her. She has a very beautiful personality. She be like name dropping me in so many interviews, and I'd be like, okay, thank you. You know, yeah, she was an honor to work with, and I would, at any point in time, if she called me again, I would be right there. She changed my life in that way. So yeah.
Right. So, you are with you being younger and TikTok is like the hottest new thing. They always got a new look, something going on with a new song and stuff like that. And you being a songwriter and you're an artist as well, do you feel the pressure of making a song that, that could pop on TikTok?
Yeah, I do. Uh, like I'm a 98 baby. Like I'm 98. So like I'm at the cusp, but like I was Vine, you know what I mean? Like I was really in it when Vine was, I was like, okay. But now that TikTok is a big part of our resume, like how like Instagram is also our resume, like Twitter is becoming, part of our resume. TikTok is now a pivotal part of like how you get your sound out, and all the labels and like A&Rs and like big people are like, okay, well you got to get your stuff together, you got to get your stuff together, this, that, and the third, and you gotta get you a TikTok this, you got to get you a TikTok that, and
Is it
I just
sometimes discouraging as well?
I don't think it's discouraging. I think it's just like it's like you know how people was like, you know, the older generation has to like now, morph into understanding that the newer generation has like pronouns and like, which probably were like, back in the day, but it
No,
wasn't as now.
they ain't have all that back in the day.
Well, I'm sure somebody had it, but like how certain things were like going to like making sure that you like respect people and like again their pronouns or like their sexuality, and like now you got to actually make sure that you're like you know um respect the people and actually being right. Like you got to like train your mind to like not be in that to like this day and age. I feel like for music you got to train your mind to like know that this is now a part of it. It's like strenuous, but it's like okay, you just got to do it. And if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But like I feel like you got to believe in your own music to know that like a platform not really gonna make or break you. Like it's yourself and your music regardless.
Mm-hmm. Is it discouraging as a new artist when other artists that maybe not been in the industry as long and they blow up off a song off TikTok, and then next thing you know, like their career just go to the next level and you've been working longer because of TikTok or social media?
You know what's crazy? My mama told me when I was really, really, really young, and I think it's a proven fact. If the sun was an inch closer to us, we'd all burn up. Meaning that there's like enough sun to go around. Like there's gonna be light everywhere. Like regardless if it was just that person's time. You know what I mean? Like, and your time is coming. Meaning that like it, it's gonna be okay regardless. I'm just in the mindset that like when it's supposed to happen, it's gonna happen. Like I'm now training myself patience and like giving congratulations to people when it's like due, because like obviously like it was supposed to happen for them at that point in time in that moment. I think my life right now is learning how to be patient in the space that I'm in, and like being grateful in the place that I am, because like the certain accolades that I have, like I feel like I really should be grateful about it, and then know that it's going to happen. Like I believe in my music regardless. Like I know that my time is going to come regardless. You know what I mean? So like I can give claps and be genuine and like, praise other people that like blow up in that instant, because like it was supposed to be their time. You know what I mean? Sometimes when they blow up and then like it just look like it just hit the fan and they're like, oh, but like all you gotta do is clap for people and like just know that like genuinely like your time is going to come at some point. It's like God just don't pick you up and drop you someplace and just leave you there just to leave you. You know what I mean? Like yeah, it's just walking in faith and not by sight.
So what is it like a day in a life as a signed artist?
Okay, I'll let you know. I play Sims all day, but but I make my blueprints at the house like they, like you answering phone calls, you got to make sure that somebody's, finishing the mixing on this, that, and the third, finishing the songs. Like it's your producer in a whole different state, and you got to check up on them. Like if you like you got to get sample song sign offs. I do all my blueprints and my writing at the house before I send it off to producers. So by the time they, it might be a couple months by the time they get it back to me, and then now I gotta get on them because I gotta meet a deadline because I want my songs to be out by this, that, and the third time by next year. You know what I mean? Like um it's rough. I'll say it's rough, especially when you ain't got like a big team. Like low key right now, it's just me, my mama, and my manager Taryn. Like, and the label, of course, but like they doing their stuff all the way, and God knows where. You gotta make sure, low key, like, for folks, like I'm just gonna like lay it out straight. Like the label, yes, they back you, yes, yes, yes. But like low key, they just a bank. Like you're independent until you get numbers on the board. Like in my mind, like I feel like you're independent until you get numbers on the board. So like being an independent, not being an independent artist, but being a signed artist is like you doing whatever you got to do on the internet, again, like TikTok and like all these other platforms that are like set up to help you. You gotta make waves for yourself, posting this, that, and the third. I forgot to post today. Like I gotta post after this. You know what I mean? So it's like it's rough, but like that this is just what you want to do to like put some numbers on the board.
Mm-hmm. And so what makes your music different from anybody else?
That's a great
Why should we listen to Jalen? Am I saying it right? Jalen Josie?
Jalen Josie.
Jalen Josie. Why should we listen to Jalen Josie? What makes your music different from anybody else?
Oh, because I'm the shit. Like, not to toot my own horn or
I know
nothing.
this right.
When my stuff drops, I really do believe that people are gonna be like, okay, this is it. Like, you know, I feel like, you know, I love orchestral music and I love incorporating that. Like I just feel like eventually I could just be a mix of all genres. And I feel like, you know, if I bring it takes a lot to like put a chill down my own spine. And like I listened to my EP like the other day. I listen to my EP every day, but like the other day I got some chills. I was like, you know what, you know, but I guess that technically still doesn't answer your question. I think again, I really don't got no answer for it. Like I think my music is different because I'm the shit. Like I really am a great writer, and I don't necessarily do this in like interviews, and I don't really have the opportunity to really toot my own horn. So I feel like I'm gonna do it now. Like I really believe in my lyrics, and I believe in my lyricism, and I believe that like my shit just a little different, you know. Like yeah, I mean, and plus, like you know, who doesn't want to listen to a black girl, you know, talking their shit.
I heard that. I know this right.
You know
Period.
what I mean? Period.
Well, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate speaking with you for She Magazine. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
No problem. Talk to you later.
Have a blessed one.
You too.